Welcome to the channel. My name's Dean Connor, and today I would like to take you through a morning mobility movement flow that hopefully will make you feel full of energy with less aches and pains as you move through the rest of your day. Now, as we go through this, all I want from you is for you to move in the best way possible. You're not trying to look in the same way that I look doing any of these exercises, but just do what feels right for you as you go through. And if you've got any questions, just pop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to be in there to answer them for you straight away once this is all done. So if we begin, first of all, we're just going to take your hands, your wrists through some sort of movement, some sort of prep, because we will be putting a little bit through the hands and wrists as we go through this movement pattern. So set yourself up in this position where your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders, your knees are directly underneath your hips. We're going to spread your fingers, and then from there we're going to lock your arms out. Now we're going to start to just twist at the elbows first of all, so we're rotating the elbows inwards and outwards. And we're just keeping our breathing just nice and smooth, nice and slow. Just inhale through your nose and then exhale either through your nose or through your mouth. From there, we're just going to settle up with the pits of the elbows facing towards your fingers as much as possible. And then from there, we're going to start to move through the shoulders. And we're going to bring the shoulder blades together, and then we're going to push the shoulder blades away. Once again, just nice and smooth as we're doing this. Nothing excessive at the moment. And then from there, we're just going to start to lean forward and putting some pressure down through the hands as we lean forward, just until we get a nice stretch on the back of the wrist, the back of the forearm too. And then from there, you just press your fingers down into the mat to just bring you back. And again, you're just going to your range. So we don't want anything excessive. We just want a little bit of pressure going through the back of the wrist, through the back of the forearm, and through the hand itself. Next, we can just take them in some circles. So if you think about using your shoulder to try and draw a big circle around each of your hands. And we'll just move through 3 one way, and then we'll change, and we'll move through 3 the other way. From there, let's just set it up again. So we've got the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and this time from there, we're just going to start to lift the palms up, and we're going to keep the fingers pressed down. Now, if you find that it's a little bit too intense, you just bring your hands in a little bit closer. The closer they are to you, the easier this is going to be. But we're looking to keep all of the knuckles down on the mat, down on the floor, as you then lift your palms up as high as you can. Excellent. And then from there, we're going to take the backs of the hands and we're going to place them down on the mat. And we're just looking to try and lock those elbows out. And then from there, we're going to make a fist. So we're going to come up onto your knuckles, making a fist, and then just taking it back down. And once again, if it's too intense, you just bring it in just a little bit closer. Once again, we're just prepping the wrists for some of the work that we've got to come. If you've never done this sort of thing before, you may be surprised at how tough it can actually be. Okay, excellent. Next, we're going to take you down into our seated position. Your feet are going to be slightly outside your hips, and then you're just going to place your hands at your side. Now from here, we're just going to start to move to one side. We can lift up that back hand. We can come up through the middle. And we're just looking to get the knee down on the underside of the feet. Once again, just nice and smooth, keeping the breathing nice and relaxed. And then from there, we're just going to start to add a twist of the upper body. So we just start to take this arm around, and we're just turning our body to try and look behind us. Excellent, and now we're going to come down onto our backs, and we're going to keep our knees bent. From there, we're going to just press our lower back into the floor. We're going to squeeze our glutes to then lift our hips up in the air. We're going to press our feet into the floor, and then from there we're just going to start to lower the hips down towards the floor, squeeze them back up. We're just going to go through 10 reps here. And then from there, we're going to roll you onto your side. I'm going to start to move the upper body in some big sweeping circles. So coming onto your side, we're going to set up with this 90-degree bend at the legs, and we're going to have our arm reached out. We're going to take this upper arm and we're going to place it on top of the other palm. We're going to reach away first of all, and then we're going to draw the biggest circle that we can, and the aim is to try and stay in contact with the floor throughout this whole movement, and try and keep these knees together as much as you can as you move through. You may find that you get to some real sticky places where you think there's no way that I can actually get through that, but just a nice deep breath, a little bit of pressure into the floor, and then a long exhale out will get you through that sticky point. We're going to make that return to come back to our start point, and we're just going to go through a set of 5 of these on each side. Again, just keeping your breathing nice and relaxed. And then we're going to switch over sides. Reaching away, making that big circle, coming back around. Very good. And then we're going to bring you back up into this seated position. And once again, we're going to be moving through these hip swivels, but this time as we come down here, we're then just going to be coming up by pushing into the ground. And you can use a bit of hand assistance if you want to. And then we're going to come across, press down into the floor and come up. And we rest up there. Okay, it's nice and quick. It will get things moving, hopefully, for you for the rest of the day. And if you like the video, then just drop a little thumbs up, just a little press on the thumbs up button. If you've got any questions, as I said, just pop them in the comments below. And if you really like it, then just hit that subscribe button. It will really, really help out the channel.